Good morning. Good morning, Barbara. So nice to see you. Happy Monday. Good morning, Sarah Boyles. Nice to see you. Good morning, Teresa from Florida. Teresa says, I just made the yummiest black bean and sweet potato soup, and I'm excited for lunch. Yes, she's very food motivated. Me too. Me too. That sounds delicious and healthy. Sarah says, so I have a long tale to tell. Several, actually, but one I need help to get to the next chapter, and I don't know whom to ask. I could use a miracle magic out for myself and 13 cats by Friday. All right, Sarah. First on the list for this week is Sarah Broyles and her 13 cats. You got it. You got it. Good morning, Paul. This is coming back slow, eating a lot of chicken noodle soup and broth and sleep. Oh, that's so important. I think you're going through so much upgrades and integration. I think during periods of integration, we need a lot of sleep. And I know you're recovering from an illness, and I'm so glad to see you, Paul. I'm glad you're resting. Good morning, Richie. It's so good to see you. Seeing Richie reminds me my son Tyler is going to turn 40 years old this Thursday. How awesome is that? I feel very thankful, very excited about that. We're going to have a family dinner together here on Friday. We offered to take him out to a restaurant, but he said no, he'd rather come over to the house. So that's what we're going to do. Teresa Ford, you make me hungry. I only had cheesecake for dinner and we'll eat after meditation. Yeah. Yes. Hungry, hungry, hungry. I woke up at like 3:20, but I didn't get up until closer to 5. Good morning, CJ. Nice to see you. My hair's still wet. I don't brush my hair until it dries, so it's I'm trying to keep it out of the way because it's a little messy. Oh, absolutely. Whoops, I've lost the comments. It isn't a full morning until I've lost the comments. There we go, and found them again. Good morning, Amethyst Lapis Tarot. She says, hi, happy to see you today. I'm happy to see you too. Happy to see everyone. Tina, good morning, Annie and everyone. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Brenda T. Good morning. Brenda has a show coming up, I believe, later this morning, so be sure and check that out if you aren't already subscribed to the beautiful Brenda. I sure am. I hope you are too. And most of us, like, my channel is my name. It's the same as my name. And Brenda's is the same as her name. And to anybody new, I don't know if that it works on all devices, but on mine it does. If you're, trying to say hi to everyone in chat and you're like, oh, these names are too long. If you put in the first few letters, it may automatically fill in for you. So give that a try if you're having a hard time. Because somebody told me that a long time ago and I so appreciated it. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Kelly had a show. It was fantastic. Be sure and check Kelly out. She does fantastic tarot for all signs. And she did that yesterday, so check it out. Paul says, did you guys all know that today Sesame Street turns 56 years old? Wow, come and play. Everything okay? Talk soon. Everything A-okay. Oh, wow. I remember Sesame Street when my son was young, was a little guy. Such a fantastic, fantastic show. Gonzo was my favorite. Who was your guys' favorite on Sesame Street? I took my son to a Sesame Street show and I took 2 buses to get to it. And he was just a little guy. He was a toddler. And by the time we finally got there, he was terrified of Big Bird because I had gotten us seats, he and I, right by the stage. And Big Bird, was like 7-8 feet tall. And he just was like, ah! The whole time. So I think that probably happens to a lot of parents. Oh, Tina says, wow, congratulations, Annie. My firstborn son will turn 45 on Saturday. Scorpios are the best. I agree. Yes, never a dull moment. Oh, when they're little and finding, pushing those boundaries. But oh, how wonderful. I texted my son this morning because I had this wonderful dream that he and I and others, but he and I were on an outdoor public space, like a hotel. But the outdoor space was like on this great big long deck, the size of the building, and it was all made of wood. And every, I guess you would call it lanai area, had a couple of chairs and its own campfire, and all you could see was this row of campfires as far as the eye could see. And he and I were sitting by one. It was just such a lovely dream. It was wonderful. Teresa, I'd rather stay at home with friends and family than go out for a birthday dinner. Good choice for togetherness. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm more comfortable in a private setting as well. Good morning, Jules. Good to see you. I love your name. Jules has a channel, and I hope she'll start posting more because I love how she named where she lives, Resilience Ridge, and that's just resonates. Resilience Ridge. I love that. I love that. Always looking forward to updates from Resilience Ridge. Oh, Brenda. Oh, that's awesome. Good morning, Judith. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. There she is. Hey, Jax. Good morning. Good morning. I spent the weekend decorating. I had a ball. But my knees weren't so happy with going up and down ladders. So by yesterday evening, my body was like, sit down. But I really enjoyed decorating for the upcoming gathering for the birthday. And, we always wait. We have always, for 26 years, we have always waited until the day after Thanksgiving to pull out any Christmas decorations. But this year, it just feels like we need some cheering up. We need some light. We need some joy. I think we, as light workers, we're doing good. The world over, we're doing really, really good. And so I put everything up early, and my husband's out of town until Wednesday. So I think he'll love it when he comes home. He had some inkling because I didn't want to blindside him. But I think he'll really enjoy coming home, and I'll make sure everything's lit before I go pick him up at the airport. So I think a cheering upper kind of thing. Are you guys feeling that too? Kelly has all the sunglasses. That's right. I loved that short. Kelly at the Mystic Next Door. Be sure and subscribe to her if you aren't already. She's so close to 1,000 subscribers. So let's aim for it right over that 1,000 mark. But yeah, she did a really awesome short. She's started doing this wonderful thing in November where she's doing appreciation shorts every day. And today's was she appreciates her guides and angels who put things in her path. So be sure and check that out and see all the sunglasses. Good morning, Kim Princess. Good morning. Nice to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. Oh, Paul says Cookie Monster. I love it. Yeah. It was a wonderful dream. For my birthday in October, my husband got me a new campfire thing. And it has air holes in the bottom or something so that the air burns all the wood, really burns it all, and gets going really quickly. And I'm loving it. There's something about a campfire. And I gotta say, I have been roasting marshmallows every time I have a fire. Inner child, alive and well, all of them. Oh, good morning to everyone. Have a great day, Paul. Just make it a flyby today. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Kelly. Have a wonderful day. Please, not ladders when you're home alone, okay? It's a step stool. It's a step stool. And I'm not doing the outside. Promise. You have my word. I'm not doing the outside. Barbara, your decorations are up. Yes. Yes, I was just adding the last little, freshening the batteries because we got these wonderful lights. We love gnomes. So elementals, but we love gnomes. So we have a few strings of lights that are little gnomes. And they're just so fun putting them up, and it's just so cheerful, you know? I love it. If I had my wish come true, it would be that I could find um, not quite life size, but beautiful like deer and raccoon. I've looked for old cookie jars, and because you know I love secondhand stores like Teri does, and I keep my eyes open just in case. Because if I could find beautiful, the right size of deer and raccoons, I would put them up at Christmas time around the tree. But I would leave them up all year. You know, they wouldn't be like Christmas themed; they'd just be them. I'd have I'd have them all over the house. I would love it. I would love it. Who doesn't want a almost life size raccoon in the bathroom, right? Hey, Jax. I went down early, like 8:30 p.m. That's early for Jax. But then I woke up at 3 a.m. for like an hour. Super fun. But I don't care. I had one of my zombie apocalypse dreams. Oh, gosh. Trying to figure out the allegory because it's only sporadically. Huh. I wonder if that's before we begin doing astral travel on the regular. I wonder if that's a cleaning house of your energy body. I'm just curious. I'm wondering if it's something like that. I dreamed that Kelly, a Cali healer, and I were on a street, a local street here in town, and she lives in California. We've never met in person. But I dreamed that we had driven her car, and somehow I had manifested my old car, the one that got stolen last year. And there were vehicles driving by that had this really strange ability. It was like a fad sort of thing, that these cars could go in water and then back out of water. And it was a little bit silly. I don't know what that was about. It was interesting. It was I'm always happy to dream Kelly. Huh. Interesting. Oh, AB, I had a s'mores date with the kiddos last night. Oh, I have an indoor s'mores maker. Oh, how fun. I've looked at those for gift ideas. Thank you for reminding me. Hi, Pisces Hugger. Yeah, I am filling in for the beautiful and wonderful Teri. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so that she can devote more attention to the classes that she's teaching at the yoga studio and the website that she has created at Holding Your Space, where I believe memberships are available. So check it out. Teresa, do you think your dream of all the campfires was to show that you've had many lifetimes with your son in your life? Oh, it felt like that to me. Fire's like hard hearth for me. Oh, I love that. Well, you know, when my son was about 4, when he was about 4 years old, we just were talking, you know, because I wrote him letters his whole childhood. And then when he turned 18, I gave him all the letters I'd written to him as he was growing up. Like, you're 1.5. These are your favorite foods. This is your favorite color. This is what you'll be when you grow up. This is your favorite thing that you like to say, and those kind of things and I just did that throughout his childhood. And when he was about 4, he told me that he remembered when he was my grandfather on the plains. And I assume Lakota, but that's just me guessing. And he said that his father, I had known his father in that lifetime too. And in that lifetime, his father had taken off and not come back. And that I had loved him as my grandfather so much that I wanted to have him, a life with him as his mother. And I absolutely believe that. So I thank you for reminding me of that, Teresa. Thank you for saying that. I think you're right. I think you're right. We do choose the same souls over and over. And for a reason, our soul family. And as I was putting up decorations yesterday, I was having so much fun. And I went out and got his favorite color is red, so I got a bunch of stuff that like red crepe streamers so that I could do that twirly thing with them. And I was also feeling my age. I was, a little bit of releasing there because I thought when we have our children, we love them and ask for extra angels to be with them their whole life. Thank you. Beautiful. Barbara says, I have my grandma's ceramic tree in my bedroom all year round. Oh, I love that. I remember those ceramic trees with the lights that come out at all the points. They're beautiful. And there was a resurgence of everyone wanting to have one of those a couple years back. And it was wonderful to see them again. The same way that we're seeing wide-legged pants. Do all of us remember when those were really popular? Way back when we were young girls. Good morning, Carolina. It's nice to see them coming around again, but I'm not tall enough to pull those off. I just look like I'm too short. Oh, good morning, Phyllis. It's so nice to see you. Oh, cool dream, amphibious. Let's see. I think I've lagged behind here. Koji brand one works very well. Okay. Good morning, Amber. It's nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Pisces. Thank you for greeting everyone. I appreciate that. So welcoming here. Such a wonderful place. Sarah says, I have my grandma's tree up all year too. I love Christmas, so I actually never put it all away. Well, good for you. It's my husband's favorite holiday. And we had thought we would have a little bit more family here, and we found out we're not going to. So I think he's going to need some cheering up. Glad you're here, Phyllis. Glad you're here. Lauren, good morning. I know this isn't the best time for you, so I'm especially pleased to see you. So I know every week we put Liz in awe, of course, and Barbara Bergman, and our lovely, lovely, lovely Kelly Bach. And who do we need to add to the list this week? Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to have a sip of tea. I'm having licorice tea this morning. Good morning, Amanda. It's so nice to see you. Barbara says, I used to put rubber bands around the bottom of my pants so they wouldn't get caught in the bike chain. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Good idea. Oh, Kim. Kim says, can we put my Aunt Eva on the list who's in the hospital? Oh, of course. Kim Princess's Aunt Eva. Absolutely. Absolutely. Amber. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go in order here so I don't skip one tiny second, sweetheart. Judith's husband, Raphael. Oh, I'm very happy to add him. Of course. Okay, Amber's two friends. Amanda, Amber's friends. Let me write that down. I don't want to scribble, otherwise I won't be able to read it. Amanda and Gina. And just be assured that I share these with Teri too, so she's on the same page. Who needs guidance with big choices and comfort? You okay? You got it. Oh, Sarah's having Christmas ginger spice tea this morning. Absolutely. Richie. Where did I see you? Yes, Richie. Absolutely. Lauren's daughter. Lisa. Okay, getting closer to finding the root cause. Okay. Extra angels, extra angels, extra angels. Absolutely. Jules, if you could please add my daughter Lana. Yes, Jules' daughter Lana. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jax says Tampa LGBTQIA community, the place I used to go. And you ever car crashes into the patio, 4 past, 13 injured, no release of names. Oh, I only know that my friends at work there are okay. Vigil was yesterday. Absolutely. Tampa's LGBTQIA community. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for letting us know. Good morning, Marit. It's nice to see you. Okay, Jax for arthritis. You got it. You got it. Judith. Oh, it's icy all over town. Stay safe, sweetheart. I get those things that you put on the bottom of your tennis shoes or bottom of your shoes that are like little traction things. If it's at all icy, just so be safe. So you might maybe look into them, if just in case, for when you're checking your mail or taking your garbage out to the curb, if that's something that you do. They don't cost very much, and that might be something to check out. Shoe traction thingies I would put in the search, because they really help. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. That is my prayer too. Extra angels for everyone here. Oh, good morning, Carolyn. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Lovely. Oh, Phyllis, please add my dear husband, Bob. Trouble with new owners where he's worked 32 years. And my fur baby, Esmeralda. She's 17 and had an ER visit this week. Absolutely. I love the name. That's what when I used to go to work, there were certain days that we would just pick out our own names that like our dream names. And that was one of my dream names. I wanted to be Esmeralda. I love that name. Esmeralda's husband, Bob. And fur baby. Esmeralda. You've given your animal a very long and beautiful life. Esmeralda, she's 17 and had an ER visit this week. Absolutely. You can also call, we will on the prayer list, you can also call on Pan, God of the Wood, helps all animals. You can ask for an extra angel to be with your loved ones specifically. And you can ask for an extra angel to be with your fur babies as well. And the thing is, we have to ask out loud. So they can't intervene unless we ask out loud. But I'm happy to put you on the list. I mean immigration. I'm not sure what we're talking about right there. It will become clear, I'm thinking. Oh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Judith. Ice all over town. The thugs. This regime's version of Gestapo. Oh, okay. I feel. I'm so sorry. I took that literally. Apologize. Jacksonville has a warning for falling frozen iguanas tonight. Watch yourself if attempts to get to. Okay. I'm sorry. I know that's true and it happens. It's just a funny thing to read. Can you imagine walking outside and getting hit with the falling frozen iguana? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Oh, goodness sakes. Good morning, ascending universal butterfly. I just have this picture in my hand of iguanas falling. Sorry. It's just, it's funny. Whew, okay. Carol, I'm sorry. Daughter Trinity, I'm sorry. I can't. Whew. I'm sorry. And her sister-in-law, Sylvia. Oh, goodness. I needed that. Whew, Sylvie. Yes, Carolyn, I'm sorry. I have added Carolyn's daughter, Trinity, and her sister-in-law, Sylvia, who is in the hospital with heart problems. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jax. Kim is very, very sweet. Oh, she's sending prayers for your fur baby, Phyllis. Sarah, Judith, is it wrong to want to toss ice at ice? I know, right? That made me laugh. I just want them to melt. Yes. Oh, Esmeralda is the name of the family goat. Oh, wow, what an awesome. Oh, what an awesome name. And I like goats, but they kind of freak me out. I think when I was very young, and I love animals, but it's their eyes that freak me out a little bit. And when I was young, I used to go to my neighbor's house and they had goats. And their goats acted like watchdogs. So when I'd come to the gate to come and see the two sisters that I was really good friends with, the goats would kind of look at me like and do this like they were going to headbutt me. So they made me nervous. Oh, Mango Jack says, okay, Nancy at Crohn's Intuition is still ill. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Nice, Judith. We'll stick them in the freezer. Yeah. Yes. Amethyst, lapis, tarot. If I can, I'd like to include everyone who needs financial assistance and a paycheck for the work they continue to perform. SCOTUS ruled against the people again. Yes. Everyone who needs assistance and is still working. My husband for a time worked for the DOD, and we went through that. He's retired now, and I'm very thankful, but we went through that time where he was working with reduced pay. It is not easy at all, and in this country, no one should be hungry. I did some research this weekend because Libby at Meister Tarot had put up a fantastic post called Grocery Buddy that you can donate to, and it's done with dignity and respect. And please see, I shared that on my post page, but I also looked here locally, and Paul and I were texting about this, and we looked into our local Salvation Army that provides groceries and meals, and we're going to investigate that further. I've been bringing a little bit of foodstuffs to a local neighborhood place that puts food out. And they have a little refrigerator in their front yard. They're wonderful people. And it's nice to donate as just however much you can, even if it's just a bar of soap and a can of soup. Every little bit helps. And there's so much more good in the world than there is bad. And all of us helping just a little bit makes a huge difference, and it unifies us, which is really important at this time. Oops. Let's see. Goats are sassy. Yes, they are. Yes, fully nourished tummies to all beings. Full tummies to all beings. To all beings, yes. Absolutely. Yes. And animals. Yes, Amber knows a lot of people aren't getting paid. Yes, it sucks. We need to pray for our air traffic controllers who are working with no or for reduced pay. Yes, absolutely, Kim. That's a great idea for the traffic controllers, air traffic controllers. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Amethyst lapis tarot. SNAP benefits won't be sent out after what little they've already received. My family have been public employees for decades. Yes. I think this week is going to be very tumultuous in a good way. If you can, I use my buy one get one free for donations. Easiest way to budget it in. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Also praying for all the people traveling right now. Okay. For all people traveling right now. Yes. Good idea. Yes, homeless people need socks and coats. Yes, we do. It was kind of tricky. We donated to the men's shelter, and then the women's shelter is kind of hidden. So, and then as it should be for their safety. You can contact them in your area and ask them where you can drop stuff off. That's safe for them to retrieve it. Your heart will be happy that you did. Your heart will be so happy that you did that. Thank you for saying that. Buy one, get one free for donations. Easiest way to budget it in. Thank you for I'm just going to leave that up. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Thank you. Thank you, Jax. Okay. Got Sarah Broyles, Liz and Ah, Barbara Berkman, Kelly Bach, Kim Princess, and Eva, Judith's husband Raphael, Amber's friends Amanda and Gina, Richie, Lauren's daughter Lisa, Jules' daughter Laura, Tampa's LGBTQIA community, Jack's for arthritis, Judith for the ice thugs all over town, Phyllis's husband Bob and their fur baby Esmeralda, Carolyn's daughter Trinity and her sister-in-law Sylvia, Nancy at Crohn's Intuition, everyone who needs assistance and is still working, full tummies to all beings with food insecurities and animals, prayers for air traffic controllers who are working with little or no pay, and prayers for all the people who are traveling right now. Jack says if you're in the Tampa Bay area, I recommend the Homeless Empowerment Project out of Dunedin. They help a lot of people, especially veterans. Oh, there must be a dog walking by. Carolina, good morning. We live in an abundant universe. We always have more than we need. We always have wealth to share. Yes, Carolina, yes. Judith, during the last recession, I heated my house with wood chips from a framing business. I got my food working, volunteering at a food pantry. Clothes came from the church. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And this time of year as well, Not just this going on, which is significant. Yes, Teresa. But it's good to have your flashlights. And like we have a barbecue, so if we lose power, we have a barbecue that we can heat water for tea or Rosie. Most likely, given the time right now, that is someone walking their dog, and Rosie can see them. So I don't think we are in any danger, but she is doing a good job. And me whistling was not discouraging her in the least. I also wanted to mention this. I recorded a meditation yesterday, and I put it on my channel at Standing in Light with Bear, and it's entitled "To Put in Your Back Pocket." So what I was thinking about yesterday, because I listened to Sterling yesterday, and he said there might be, in the next week, he saw some power outage, maybe lasting a couple of days in some areas of the United States. And this is for entertainment purposes only. But I thought, I want to make sure that our wonderful morning meditation group knows that even if we don't have power here, I will still get quiet at the same time that we would normally be meeting. I will still light a candle. I will still say prayers for every name I can think of and remember. I will ask to say further prayers for anyone I didn't remember the name of. I will still do the meditation, whether we're together or not. That energy will still exist. But I thought, I'll make a little video just in case you can record it on your phone, if you wish. That way, or record it in your mind's eye, even better. So that if there is ever a disruption or an interruption in service and we're not able to meet, you'll know that we're still connected. We are always connected. So, let's see, we've got some really, really good in. Let me catch up here. I wrote that down, Teresa. Thank you. Comfort to anyone lonely during the holidays. Judith, I also used to volunteer when I was rehabbing an injury, and so many needs met while also serving others. Yes, that is the way of it, isn't it? That is the perfect way of it. Teresa, you can find solar yard lights at the dollar store. They're good for power outages. Oh, what a great idea. Oh, I love that dollar, because I just went to the dollar store to get some decorations. Thank you. That is a good idea. That is a very good idea. Thank you. Jules, our community of light, love, and prayer will add to the foundation support for all. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Kim. She listened to it. Oh, thank you very much. I thought it would just be good to. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad that Carolyn, she loved it and saved it just in case. Yes. That's awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Yay. Oh, good. And Jules saved it too. And the painting of Teri's place. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Because we are still connected. We are always connected. Yeah, and off season they're probably on clearance. Yes, exactly. I love shopping clearance. I don't know about you guys, but when I go shopping, I don't go shopping a lot anymore. But when I do, I always go to the end caps where the clearance stuff is, like at Target. Don't shop there much. Yeah. I like secondhand store shopping too. I've been secondhand store shopping my whole life. Oh, Kathy, good morning. It's a magical morning in Western Ohio. First snow, 3 inches and still going. Are they the big, big flakes? Or are they the tiny seed flakes? Either way, that sounds magical. I love how quiet it gets. It's so insulated and quiet, and I love taking photos in the snow, as you can imagine. It's really beautiful. I really loved it when I lived on the reservation. All of the blackberry bushes in a very large area around the home. And I lived with my dear friend Ron, and all the blackberry bushes would get covered by the snow, and it would look so magical. We'd have deer coming through, lots of wild ones. Oh, that sounds amazing. Where's Diana this morning? That first snow is the prettiest, Kim. There you go. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. That makes my heart so happy. I'm glad because we may have interruptions. I love the night of the first snow, Sarah says. It's all still and quiet and smells so clean and crisp. Yes. I love imagining as I'm tucking myself into bed, I imagine all the fur ones and the squirrels that have been gathering extra things to put in their nest. And I love to picture us all snuggled in. All beings need water and food and shelter. It's nice to think cozy. Yes, Tina. Tina says, I always like the way my dog reacts in the snow. Wild. Rosie, too. She runs, she just flops her body and somehow propels herself across it. She loves it on her muzzle. She loves frost, she loves snow, jumping around and biting at it. I love the way dogs are in the moment, and they're beings of such joy. Just such joy. Good morning, Garnet. Nice to see you. Whoops, I meant to show it. There you are. Good morning. It's so nice to see you. Anyone seen Diana? Let's put Diana on the list. There we are. Kathy, yes, big flakes. Wish I could share the pics. Quite the wild breeze disrupts, reminding me such is the world. But if we stay connected to spirit and ground, we'll keep the magic. You're absolutely right. Oh, Barbara says, I see fresh snow. I lay down to make a snow angel. I love that. Oh, good morning, Patricia. Excuse me. She says, good morning, Annie Bear, Super Tribe. Glanced at battery-operated clock in bedroom. It said 6:15, and I said, okay, can sleep a little longer. Woke up, and the clock still showed 6:15. Realized battery died. Why I'm here late. Well, I'm very glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. You know, I had something so weird happen. I went to leave a question on Sterling's, the psychic mediums thing, because he puts up this thing every Monday if you want to ask a question, and they have never picked me. But I thought, well, I will just put a question in. And I don't think I was supposed to because the page went completely wonky. I mean, it just started glitching. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm not supposed to ask that question. Kelly, good morning. She says, good morning. I'm late because I had to bathe and get ready for my infusion today. I'm so grateful this infusion made from people's blood donations. We are too. We put you on the list. We are sending you love and light, Kelly. Oops. And I loved seeing, yep, we are sending you love and light. And I loved seeing your tomatoes this weekend. Oh, Kathy's planning a snowman later today. If I did the angel, I'd be on the ground all season. Oh, that sounds so fun. You know, there's a movie I just started watching it last year. It came out on Netflix, and it's called That Christmas, and it's an animation movie, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. And it's about people working together, children and adults, and I love it. I love kids movies. When you have grandkids, it's nice to have a movie that they like too, so you can have that going on. Because I imagine when there's Christmas vacation, I might have some grandchildren here. So we will have to wait and see. Oh, that sounds fun. I would also like to put Teri on the list because I heard a cough, and I'm just not liking the sound of that cough. So let's just put her on the list. Let's swoosh her some extra love. Never hurts to do that. For our beautiful Diana and our lovely, lovely Teri. Let's do that. Oh. I think I have a show this Wednesday and one on Friday with the lovely Kelly at Cali Healer. I'm going to do another show about angels this week. We so enjoy doing that. And there's so much to learn. And what I'm curious about, I'm really curious about the chakras and the planets being in alignment as we go through this great awakening and this great choice where we as a people choose love over fear, which I think we've actually accomplished. We're just waiting, how things happen in spirit first, and then it takes a little bit of time for the physical to catch up. So anything that we can feed into that energy, like keeping our mental bodies clear and clean, it's okay if things come up that we're clearing. That's supposed to happen, and that happens naturally. We naturally transmute energies if we allow those types of emotions to just move through us and we don't hang on to them. Then transmutation is a natural process, and I think that happens as our clairs are coming in, as more stronger abilities are coming to us right now. Yesterday I felt an activation in my left eye and head area. So I think a lot of us are getting upgraded. I don't think that makes it sound fancier than it is. I think it's a natural process. So the more that we can release and forgive and show compassion and hold in compassion, the more smooth this transition will be for everyone. Oh, Barbara, East Idaho News. Secret Santa is back on YouTube. Watching people be surprised brings me to tears. Oh, I love that. Yes, the seed is growing. Exactly, because seeds at first need darkness and a little bit of moisture, a little bit of inner reflection. Tears go along with that. I attended a class yesterday. I was not a participant. I was a participant as a sitter. And it was a Reiki class, and I was so honored to just sit and receive that energy. And it taught me something that I want to share with you. If you have a hard time accepting your gifts, first off, tell your mental body to just be still for a minute. It doesn't need to put a 2 cents on everything. It doesn't need to question everything that you are thinking. So you can ask it to just time out. You can get a pendulum. You can make this from anything. I like to put my hands together, but you can use a pendulum out of anything, a leaf, a stick that you pick up, and you can ask it, is this on my path? Is this part of my path to receive more of my gifts? I think backing up a step, I would say you always, before you reach out in any way, shape, or form, you say, I call upon the protection of my guides and angels and ancestors. I ask for Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron to do a sweep of my mind, my body, and all the energy around me, and anything that does not serve, go now. So we always ask for protection first, and when we're done asking questions, we think all that we've called, and we say, thank you so much for helping me. I release you now. Those that walk with you will always be with you. But sometimes it's easier to ask, I wish to receive this on behalf of Mother. Beautiful Gaia, I accept these gifts in the name of Gaia, for I am one of her daughters. And I find it much easier to accept gifts coming in, abilities coming in, upgrades that are coming in, downloads that you might receive that feel like, wow, I just stepped out of time and here I am again. Okay, that was a download of some sort. I find that happens a lot when I'm just relaxed. So I say thank you. I receive this on behalf of beautiful Gaia, on behalf of Mother. I will allow this energy to pass through me and I will share it with others. So every time you let go of something that doesn't serve, you are making room for more of who you are. Yeah, leveling up. And part of, yes, don't you feel bad if you're extra tired. We got to integrate the new stuff. Rest when you're tired. Exactly. Good morning, Millie. It's so nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Patricia, Kathy H. Interesting. Maybe I've been working with chakra for 20 years. And about 3 years ago, got it to work with chakras above the crown. That's fantastic. Perfect timing. Archangel Michael, you know it. Carolina. Too many to reach out personally, but lots of love to all. Well, thank you, Millie. We received that happily. Yeah. Kathy says, I learned that the planet vibration are aligned with our chakra frequencies. Yeah, isn't it amazing? We are not alone. We are much larger than we imagine ourselves to be. Oh, goodness, it's time to meditate. Okay, let's put our hands together and as we gather, shoulder to shoulder, side by side. Today, let's picture ourselves in a large circle. We rub our hands together as we gather together our intent. With this, we are in alignment with our mental bodies, our physical bodies, our emotional bodies, and our spiritual bodies. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths and hold at the top, feeling that moment of nowness, making noise on the release because this helps your vagus nerve set to its most optimal place for your body. And let's begin. Dropping your shoulders. Hold. I like to release more than I let in. As we stand in this circle, one hand receiving, one hand giving, balanced. As we stand in this circle of light together, we feel our guides and angels and ancestors at our backs, swooshing light at us, cleansing our energy bodies with sage and wings and love, neutralizing anything that doesn't serve as we release it. Energy is neutral. We share our intent for the highest good of all as we stand here, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. And in the center of us is a beautiful glowing white light. This is a stream of consciousness that stretches from the earth chakra to the star chakra. And deep inside our beautiful mother's heart, in the heart of earth, far above our heads, into the heavens, into the star nations, where the galactic council is seen. We breathe into this light, and our energy gives off spirals. We are the sons and daughters of Earth. We live in a spiral galaxy. We live on a female planet, in a female solar system, in a female universe. As you stretch your energy body a bit, you remember a little bit more about who you are and why you're here. Everyone is here at the right time, in the right way. You are exactly where you need to be, metaphorically and physically. Many are moving at this time. You may be moved to release things in your inner worlds. You may be moved to listen to your inner voices, the ones who have things to tell you, the ones who want their voices to be heard, the ones who are releasing things. You may need extra sleep. You may cry extra tears. This is all part of it. Be sure and drink extra water and take care of your gut, eating healthy foods. Put healthy things on your mind menu. Dream of everyone having enough to eat, everyone having clean water to drink, and everyone having shelter on this planet. When we breathe into that column of light, for it reminds us of home. Because when we're not in physical bodies, we are much larger than we appear. And it's nice to feel this energy together. Here we are, standing in our light, holding light. And while we are here, I wish to add our prayers for the following people. For Sarah Broyles and her 13 cats, by Friday, please. For Liz in Awe, who is teaching as she heals. For Barbara Berkman, who matters. For Kelly Bach and her infusion today. For Kim Princess's Aunt Eva, who's in the hospital. For Judith's husband, Raphael. For Amber's friends, Amanda and Gina, may they make healthy choices. For Richie, whom we love dearly. For Lauren's daughter, Lisa, they're getting closer to finding the cause. For Jules' daughter, Laura. For Tampa's LGBTQIA community, who suffered losses this week. We add our love to their light. For Jax's arthritis. For Judith's town that has thugs all over it. May that ice melt. For Phyllis's husband, Bob, and their fur baby, Esmeralda. For Carolyn's daughter, Trinity, and her sister-in-law, Sylvia, who's in the hospital with heart problems. For Nancy at Crohn's Intuition and her continued healing. For everyone who needs assistance and is still working. Full tummies to all beings with food insecurities, all beings including animals and peoples. For the air traffic controllers who are working with little or no pay. For all the people traveling at this time. Comfort to anyone who is lonely during the holidays. And extra swooshes of love and light to our Diana Bowles and Teri, our beloved Teri. We add our prayers to this light. If you wish, you may swoosh love and light behind you to the guides and angels and ancestors and archangels stand there in joy. Hugs to each other, for we are connected. In this space, we are safe, we are loved, we are guided, we are protected. If you need extra help, just ask out loud. Angels aren't allowed to intervene unless you ask out loud. So let's bring our hands together at this time, jostling, sharing our joy as we come back to our bodies. Give yourself a little hug and open your eyes. Let me catch up with the comments. Leah, good morning. Nice to see you, Leah. Patricia says, I have Archangel Raphael, Michael, and Ashtar to scan me before I get out of bed. And when working with pendulum, connect in with one of my guides and creator, and I say, tell me true as you always do, and let the truth come through me. That's beautiful. I love that. That's wonderful. Oh, and so it is. Yes, absolutely, and so it is, Millie. Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Blessings to all. Well, good morning, Butterfly Readings with Linda. Yay. I'm so glad you made it, hon. Patricia, whoops, I'm trying to highlight it. Patricia says, love and light and peace and blessings and big belly laughs and joy. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad. Everyone have a magical day. I agree with that. I add my joy to yours. And thank you so much for coming by today. I appreciate it. Please be sure and like and smash that like button and show a comment after. Show Teri some love. Show some appreciation. And thank you. Thank you very much. Rush, there you are. Yay. Nice to see you. Blessings to all of you, and I'm going to go ahead and go see what the holy heck Rosie's up to out in the living room. So I will talk to you later. Bye for now, dears.